Hello there, YouTube. It's People of the Purple Butterfly again. People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, and people elsewhere on the internet. I have this wonderful yarn. It's Burnett Baby Coordinates in Orchard. I'm going to talk to you about a stitch called the Feather and Fan. And first, I'm going to tell you how to create the feather and fan. It is a stitch that is divisible by 18. In other words, no matter how many stitches you cast on, you want to make sure it's 18, then 18, then 18, then 18, for however many repeats you want of the pattern. Sometimes I like to add, 2 stitches as a selvage edge. But anyway, you're going to do the border of your choice for 5, 10 rows or an inch or 2, whatever it is that you desire, because this is going to be your project. And then you're going to work on these 4 rows. I'm going to put it in the description box, but row 1 is the right side, plain knit, okay? And that will always be plain knit. Row 2 is going to be knit 9, purl to the last 8 stitches, then knit 9. Well, purl to the last 9 stitches, then knit 9, put it that way. Then row 3 is going to be knit 9, knit 2 together 3 times. Yarn over, knit 1 6 times. Knit 2 together 3 times. Repeat to the last 9 stitches, and then knit 9. Row 3 is your foundation stitch for the pattern, so I will go over that again. Knit 9, knit 2 together 3 times. Yarn over, knit 1 6 times. Knit 2 together 3 times. Repeat to the last 9 stitches, knit 9. And then row 4 is knit. Now, since you are turning your work in this pattern, technically row 4 is a purl stitch if you knit back and forth the way I do from the right side. So if you are a back and forth knitter working on the right side, row 4 will be a purl row, or purl ridge as it were. If you're turning the work, then row 1 is the right side and is a knit. Row 4 is the wrong side and is a knit, which will give you a purl ridge on the opposite side of the work. Okay, now, that being said, I'm going to cast on, I'm thinking 72 stitches, because that will be a multiple of 18 by 4. So that means I have a pattern repeat of 4. I am not sure if the camera is picking up my casting on or not. I do tend to knit relatively fast, but I will be posting pictures on my blog as I go. And this is going to be a small project for me. Might be a complicated project for you, but the thing you need to know about the feather and fan stitch, you might not notice a pattern emerging until after 7 or 8 repeats, but trust me, it's a beautiful pattern, and it's gorgeous, and it's suitable for many things. I once made a dress out of this. What do I do with that dress? I think I'm going to make me another dress out of this. And currently my project, which shall remain secret until it's ready to be gifted. You'll figure it out as we go along. I don't think the person spends much time on YouTube. But whatever you make out of this, make sure you are dividing by 18. If you're adding stitches in between as a multiple pattern, remember to put markers in for every 18 stitches of your feather and fan stitch. And I'm using a continental cast on. You can use a back loop cast on if you like. That just takes too long for my taste. See, with the Continental, I go like this, I go like this, and I'm done. And that puts my first row of knitting on the needle. See, on this side is a purl stitch, on that side is a cast off stitch. So that's why I like the Continental. But anyway, stay tuned for this special project. You'll see little bits along the way of what I'm doing. Once my pattern is established, which will be in about 7 or 8 rows, not counting the border treatment. However you're going to do the border is up to you. You might want a garter border, you might want a moss stitch border, you might want a lace stitch border. That's entirely up to you. You might even want your border to be plain. So just do plain knit and then start your feather and fan. This is your project. You're going to knit along with me and we're going to have fun with it. So y'all stay blessed, and I'll see you after my first 10 stitches on the border to show you how to start the feather and fan. Stay blessed now. Bye.